This video is brought to you by Straight Goods News, Canada's alternative online news source. Visit straightgoods.ca.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is, yesterday was the launch of the North American Occupational Health and Safety Week. It's actually throughout ourselves here in Canada and in the United States and in Mexico. The three countries focus on occupational health and safety. And, you know, it would be remiss if we didn't note that in 1 year alone, we have over 3,000 deaths associated with workplace health and safety. And it's a serious matter here in Canada that we take extremely seriously. There's a couple of groups involved in occupational health and safety, and one of them is called Threads of Life. And Threads of Life really brings the testimony that Fern brought today to remind us all of the human effect. There's always a monetary effect. When Westray mine blew up, it was shut down and employment was lost in the area. But as well, there's this incalculable human effect and the human tragedy, and it continues on for many, many years. The matter, on the day of mourning this year, on April 28th, I was approached by the Ontario Federation of Labour Can on this issue with respect to the Westray Act, and I talked to Shirley about it, and I made the commitment then, and I'm happy to make the commitment now, that we will speak about this, and I will bring this matter up about are there difficulties associated with the application and implementation of the criminal code when I have my federal, provincial, and territorial meeting in September. So at least the ministers will speak about it and try to have an understanding as to why in the last 20 years it hasn't been applied in cases where there has been workplace safety deaths or workplace deaths. And have been prosecutions under various health and safety acts. But I want to thank very much the United Steelworkers for all the years of fighting. You know, in Cape Breton, where I'm from, Minister McKay mentioned it. We've had many numbers of deaths, actually, since the first time, over 1,300 deaths in the Cape Breton mines since they started mining there in the 1800s. And one of my earlier memories is the explosion of the mine in 1979. And I was only a young girl, but we all remembered what it was like, and it's something that stays with you. It was not it was 12 men who died in Cape Breton that day, but certainly it's something that we carry with us and we remember. And I want to thank very much Vernon for bringing his story to make sure that we don't forget. And I want to thank very much again, as I said, the Steelworkers and Peter McKay for allowing me to be here today. Thanks.